MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Adam Greenberg, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward the National League batting crown. Next. Alex Happ is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
In now, Joshua York. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will track it down. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now at the plate, Michael Jacques, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, Barry Bonds. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Wind up and the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to short. He's got it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Fouled off. Bonds, the runner at first with 2 gone. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Omar Rodriguez would be next. The 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Rodriguez.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Rodriguez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. Anthony Sparks gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Standing in, number 19. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Row, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Santiago.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Francisco backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch on the way. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. The throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. For the series, he's 3 for 12. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Eric Drysdale.
Eric Drysdale.
First offering on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Two and one. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Santiago is right there, 1 down.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Alvaro Reyes.
So coming to the plate, Alvaro Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
A ball and a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
A 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. William Francisco, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way. Zobrist is there, 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Striding into the box, William Francisco. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Into the box now, Anthony Sparks, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now, Jesse Padilla, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's kicked out.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
3-2.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Travis James waits on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bonds will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Travis James.
Stepping in, Travis James, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Now a throw over and the runner back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 43 RBIs. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Jacques. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Behind 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Barry Bonds. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Striding in, Alex Happ.
Leading off for the Cubs, the pitcher, Alex Happ.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Here it comes, 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Taylor has a play, makes the play, one away. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Digging in to try it again, Adam Greenberg. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Now the pitch. Pops this one up, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Santiago. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
And he takes ball one.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. Drysdale will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Doug Taylor. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Omar Rodriguez. He swings and grounds it to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, catcher, Eric Drysdale.
Stepping in for the Braves, Eric Drysdale. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Drysdale swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping up now, Alvaro Reyes, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ryan Buckner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
Count 3-0.
There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, Pablo Sandoval. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 3-2 pitch to third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and the Pandas retired. It's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jesse Padilla. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's in there, base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 1-0. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Braves.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, William Francisco. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1 home. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Anthony Sparks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Joshua York.
Coming to the plate now, Joshua York. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis James. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So in now for Chicago, Dustin Pedroia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jacques comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Now pitcher number 16, Alex Pass.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Happ. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Two out, nobody on. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Adam Greenberg. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Popped up. Reyes in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Cubs. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Standing in, Michael Jacques.
The center fielder, Michael Jacques.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Barry Bonds, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Doug Taylor.
Now at the plate, Doug Taylor. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Santiago is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Omar Rodriguez.
Ready for another shot now. Omar Rodriguez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 1-0 Atlanta. Into the box, Freddie Santiago. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ryan Buckner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Ready for another chance. Pablo Sandoval, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. One out and a runner on second base. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Striding in once again, Jesse Padilla. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Eric Drysdale. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
In there, 2-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. James recovers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Digging in, Alvaro Reyes.
Alvaro Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Little comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 36, Luke Little. Up next for Atlanta.
At the plate now, William Francisco. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Anthony Sparks.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Anthony Sparks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. J.R. Corona gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 36, J.R. Corona.
So striding forward now, Ben Zobrist. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Lifted into center field. Jacques is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis James.
At the plate, Travis James. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Tyler Coleman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Tyler Coleman.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fouled off. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And the runner back in standing. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Larry Valdez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
44, Larry Valdez.
Joshua York will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike now. To 2-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Michael Jacques will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Valdez features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Santiago is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Barry Bonds.
At the plate, Barry Bonds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And he fouls this one off. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Ladies
Doug
and gentlemen,
Halsey
your
is on to
attention,
pitch
please.
out of the bullpen in the
Now
bottom
pitching
half
for
of the
Atlanta,
eighth.
Number 16, Doug Halsey.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Greenberg. He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
But I expect him to slap an amazing at-bat right here. Last at-bat of the day, potentially. He works a knock right here. It could jumpstart him for the next couple games.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Ready once again, Freddie Santiago. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1-0 the count. One out, nobody on. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Grounded to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So digging in now, Ryan Buckner. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
1-1.
The pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Walter Slayton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Doug Taylor, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Now the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santiago is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, the right fielder, Omar Rodriguez.
Stepping in, Omar Rodriguez. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Hey.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
The catcher, number 39.
Stepping into the box, Eric Drysdale. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Buckner over to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Craig Kimbrell comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pablo Sandoval. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A 1-1.
That's out.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jesse Padilla. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0 delivery.
Get down, 1-1.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Chris Tan will come on now and pinch run here. Settling in now, Ben Zobrist. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. And there's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third with none out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box now, Travis James, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
A 2-0 finish today. Atlanta get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Anthony Sparks gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Alex Happ struck out 10 in the losing effort. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.